No, I just flicked away my, you had a microwave curry last night. Mm. The guilty pleasures. It was not good. Okay, the guilty displeasures then. Let me swap to... Oompa. I feel like using an Oompa. Alright, let's immediately dive straight in. Let's do... Honestly, let's do car dealership. It's very difficult, but we can manage. You're staying in a motel, so you need to get microwave meals, except I do not know my way around microwave meals. I am pretty familiar with microwave meals because I am a little bit afraid to use the stovetop or the grill because our smoke alarm is super duper sensitive and will fucking go off the second you even mention smoke. So I'm like, you know what, I'll just microwave it, you know what? Easy peasy. There's no stovetop or grill here. Yeah, you're forced to, so it's not exactly that you have a choice, is it? But yeah, I'm pretty familiar with them. I mean, honestly, some of them down here in the UK are pretty good. They're not like the greatest meals of all time, but you know. So, is the NVGs just bug here? Okay, so it's when you pass a certain threshold, because the NVGs actually bug when you pass like this line here. And you have to put them off and on again, usually. Yeah, we're going to be playing this solo for the most part, but isn't going to be here for this one. Someone over there, no trap. Oh god, this door's open. I didn't even notice. That would have killed me. Quite badly.
Drop your weapon! We've got a dead suspect.
No, you are not pointing your gun at me. I didn't even know he had a gun. Might have been a bit of an early shoot, to be honest. Definitely did not wait to see if he was actually threatening me or not. But he did. Nothing here, nothing there. Man, I don't like it when I saw you turn and raise your gun, you're good. Yeah, no, I'm good. I know. He did raise his gun, but I shot prematurely. You know, I did it when he started moving. Oops. Well, I guess I'm doing this now. And you can use this funky little exploit. There you go. See a bit into there, but there's nothing actually in there to see most of the time. Yeah, this place is like pretty much barren every single time. Void Interactive, the devs of the game. If you are watching this, I would love the choice to choose how many AI teammates come with me. Because honestly, I kind of want three officers per mission. Because having 5 is really quite a struggle to deal with. Especially in like really tight maps. They tend to block you most of the time. But I doubt they're watching. I doubt it. They're probably watching Russian Badger stream the game instead, which is understandable. Did you have a gun? You do not have a gun, but I did see someone up there, and I don't know if they have a gun. You're the only viewer. It's true. I mean, in the VODs, you know? You never know. They might be watching it afterwards.
Hands up now! Drop hands up! Do it now!
Why? He pulled a gun? Really? He did not have a gun. You were the only viewer to watch VODs. This is actually untrue. I've been messaged by a couple people saying they really like my VODs. All the vid views are me.
Suspect killed.
You just refresh the page like 4 times.
That entry team, you did your best. Proceed with mission.
You make alts. Gorky bots. Like, this is an instant. Get out the fucking way. Yeah, because there's a bomb here, you dummy. And I can't disarm it because you're in the way, bro. Alright, don't you dare fucking move.
Disarming trap.
So, I saw someone. Yeah, they're right there.
Get down. I want to see down on your knees. Get down. I want to see hands.
Suspect spotted.
Whew.
This is
Nice. This is protocol. I say as I kick him in the shin.
Suspect secured.
Talk to high ground. Affirmative, entry team.
I wish we could use an Uzi. That'd be kind of cool. Man, I don't think I mentioned this last time or in a previous stream, but man, I really want a G36 in this game. Considering it's an actual police weapon that gets used very often, I would love to see that. G36 has always been one of my favorite weapons until, like, H3. Because when I used the gun in H3 VR, I noticed that it was, like, absurdly big. Like, it is a chunky gun.
Get down. I want to see hands up. Do it now. Put your hands.
No? Don't think I didn't see you. I did get hit there. I'm not sure where he hit me.
This is talk.
You're just a collection of bots gaslighting you into thinking you have a following. Damn. I get got.
Put your hands
see a
up.
civilian.
Down on your knees. Down on your knees.
Hey, there's people over here.
Hands up.
Help
Do
us.
it now.
Drop the weapon, now! Drop your weapons! Drop it now!
Okay.
Complying, sir.
Put your hands up.
You are not complying, by the way. He was like, I'm complying, sir. But he is not complying. Are you guys still in this room, or did you leave? Okay, you're still in this room. Oh shit, they're coming this way.
Get on the ground. Put your hands up. Get down. I want to get on the ground. Hands up.
Show me your
Put your hands up. Hands up. Do it now. Police, hands up.
Restrain targets.
My god.
Secure. She's not going anywhere. Don't worry about it, kid. You're fine.
Can you guys move? Please, please move. There should be an event when a server runs into a suspect and the suspect takes them hostage. That would be really cool, actually. I think that'd be actually really cool. Actually, can you guys go here?
Cover.
You're gonna alert him.
Copy. We're moving out now.
Honestly, more randomization would
Move
be
over
cool,
there.
or more unpredictability
Right,
with
on the move,
the
sir.
suspects. Sir, I asked you to move. Should do.
Drop your weapons!
Hands up. Hands up. Do it now.
Nice. Okay.
You need to relax.
You need to relax. I gotta remember that throwing the flash grenade more left is better than throwing it more right when peeking a door, because then you won't hit the wall. You might just actually bounce off the door and it might still go inside. Man, this area sucks with the laggy windows. It's awful. Cleared that area for the most part. I didn't see a bomb, did I? No. Yeah. This is literally the worst part about car dealership is the amount of windows. And see, the lag is like slightly fine for me, but then when I look back in the stream like freezes it like once a second every time. And that's a whole lot worse. A whole lot worse. I do know that suspects can actually take civilians hostage. It's a bastard to stealth. Wait, wrong game. You don't even get a choice in Payday 2. You need to voice them for arresting someone that's just you saying, "You're pooping." Oh.
Get down. I want to see. Hands up. Hands up. Drop hands up above your head. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground now.
Okay, well, I'll just do it again. I'm pooping.
Get
I'm
down. I wanna
pooping.
see. Put your hands up. Police, hands up. Hands up. Do it now.
Whew.
Arrest him.
Yeah, I should have
Stay
more
still.
custom voice lines. It's a really fun feature.
Get off!
Well, not really a feature, but it's a really fun thing you can do.
Ready for trailers. Move over there.
Affirmative, entry team.
Civilian, good to go for you. Provide cover.
Reporting. Talk copies all.
Civilian
Proceed
contact.
with your mission.
I'm also noticing a bug here as well. If you ask your squad teammates to restrain someone, and then
Move to
you
my
restrain
front.
them yourself, the police officer will get stuck. Like, they just won't respond anymore. Maybe I should be reporting that as well. Would C2 work on this door? I mean, I know it works, but would it, like, stun them? Let's find out.
Hands up now. Hands up.
No, it would not.
Hands up. Do it now.
RPD man is back. RPD man is back. I didn't even check for a trap there. Wow.
Drop it now.
Shit, cops!
Police, get down. Police, hands up.
How you doing, my man? Also, I love the goggles don't even work. They're look at them. My dude looks like he came out of a
Stay
freaking
quiet.
alien convention.
I didn't do anything!
RPG man
We
when
got a suspect here ready for trailers.
This is talk.
honestly would not be too different from when you get Giga deleted by another. Oh, there's someone in here.
Drop it now.
I'm surrendering.
Hands up above your head.
You better surrender. I was legit like, I felt the nerve receptors in my brain about to click down on
Stay
the
still.
trigger there. I was sending them
Get your
signals right
hands
there.
Off me.
Suspect standing by for transport.
I just barely interrupted them.
This is talk. Copy that, entry team. You did your best. Proceed with mission.
Fall in behind me.
Are these lights off? No. It looks oddly dark. It looks oddly dark for being in NVGs. Or being fully lit.
Suspect spotted.
Yeah, I see you there.
Hands up above your head. Hands
Where is that? Hmm.
Get down and put your hands up!
Sir, can you fucking move? Get behind me.
Stay on my. Provide support on
Get
me.
behind
I'm
me.
with you.
God, they're so annoying. Oh.
Drop it now.
Okay.
Drop the weapon.
Oh. Flash. I don't know if flashing would be a good choice here. I'm gonna pick up my pistol, actually. I don't think I have a lot of ammo left in this UMP.
I can hear.
Oh my god, fuck you. Fucking unlucky. Oh. Of course, right as I flash. Oh, there's someone else. No, it's just... Oh.
Suspect.
Get down.
Roger
Fall
that
in.
entry team. Tag 'em.
What the heck is happening now?
Whoa! Friendly fire! Friendly fire!
Why are you through there? What are you doing? This AI, dude. Can you fucking God, these AI. They're getting on my nerves a ton.
Officer down. Notify trailers.
This is talk.
Get on the ground.
That's the most confusing
now.
gunfight I've ever
Continue
seen.
with your mission.
It would be a lot less confusing if the AI wasn't fucking
Fall in.
shitting itself right now. Normally they're pretty good, but in this mission they're really just shitting real hard. I don't know why I didn't just dump that mag. It was empty. And I know you're like, oh, you're not gonna get a good score now. It's like, I don't care. I've already completed this mission with pretty good scores before. I don't see anyone in here. Wow.
Hands where I can.
Okay.
Police, get down.
Arrest him.
You should arrest him because that means I'll get to defend you. Whew. Yeah, a lot of the gunfights in this game are really confusing. If surprisingly, they get more confusing if you live than if you don't. Like most of the time, when an enemy shoots at you, you're either dead or you're not.
The suspect is expired.
That's kind of
Talk to element.
usually the extent that gunfights happen. But that gunfight was like, I think we've been shot like 4 or 5 times, haven't we? Like, I'm pretty confident we've been shot many times right now, but we're still doing pretty well. Hey lads, this is
Provide
C2.
cover.
Move out of the door.
I'm on the move. Provide cover.
Affirmative.
Drop your weapon. Drop the weapon.
I'm not waiting. I'm not letting someone with a rifle roam around.
Drop your weapon.
Hands up. Do it now.
I'm not gonna flash again. He's just gonna move as soon as I do it. I got this. Okay.
Suspect killed.
Talk to element. Roger
Get on
that.
the ground.
Continue
Get on
with
the
your
ground now.
I'm never gonna not feel bad for like yelling at someone to put their gun down and then shooting them. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, it's this again. I don't think they can actually shoot you through that. And if they can, it's rare. Oh god. They were actually on the move. Is this a civvy? I think it's a civvy.
Hands up now. Drop your knees.
The
Well,
suspect has expired.
this is a very action-filled,
Copy that entry team.
action-filled car dealership. Lots of gunfights.
Stay on me.
You've got point.
I don't know where the staff list is. I don't need to be concerned about that. Yeah, I feel like I should be dead. Like, kind of giga dead right now, but I'm not. Lots of gunfights, not many cars being sold, yeah. Not a lot of cars sold. Souls. Is someone in here? I have a wand, I should check. No, okay. Not a lot of cars being sold.
Police,
Trap, there's no
hands
trap.
up.
And there's no one in here. Nice. Okay. So we have cleared the entire area here pretty much, which is good because this is an annoying area. Now we need to clear maybe the worst area though, which is this main atrium right here. This is like the hardest area because there's so many angles you can be shot from.
Hands up. Do it now.
Unarmed contact. Be advised.
I want to go over here and shut this door. Like that. Shut this door for now.
Arrest him.
Whew, okay. I think we're pretty safe. Most of the gunfights have already happened.
Are those handcuffs?
At least the ones that were going to happen in this room.
Roger that. Trailers en route.
There's a guy in here. He doesn't have a gun. That is not open enough for me to put a flash in. Alright, you guys move
To
here.
my front.
Roger. On the move.
No, move
to my
like
front.
further.
I am moving out.
Okay, thank you. So I'm gonna full open this door.
Police, hands up.
Well, that
Put
didn't
your
even
hands
affect
up.
you. Well, I want a refund on that flash now. Oh, by the way, I think something I'm gonna do very soon
Civilian
is I'm gonna actually stream Shovel Knight.
Copy entry team.
I don't know when I want to because I'm already kind of in the middle of a story game, which is well, not a story game per se, but you know, linear game, which is Inscription. But I don't know. I don't really want to play Inscription right now. I was going to today, and I was like, well, kind of don't really feel like it. I want to play Ready or Not some more, even if it's solo, because I do like playing Ready or Not solo. You know, I only need to coordinate with myself to succeed. Plus, if I can succeed with basically just myself and no one else, then I know that I can succeed in co-op. You don't know how far you're in. I don't know how far you are in Inscription. I just beat. I'm gonna try not to spoil it, for just in case people haven't played Inscription, because you know no one's gonna be watching this and being like expecting Inscription spoilers. But I'm still on the 3rd act, and I just beat a second boss. I think I have 2 more, and then I'm done.
Hands up, above your head.
So probably like you're halfway through Act 3, yeah. And I looked up a walkthrough of the game just to check length, and you know, I looked at where I was in comparison to the walkthrough, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's like another stream or 2. But I was like, even if that is basically the end, I don't really feel like playing Inscription at the moment. Act 3 is a little bit wearing me down, personally. I think it's maybe the weakest in my, or for me. For me, it's probably the weakest. I don't really like it all too much. In concept, it's really cool, and the gameplay is pretty cool, but I wish it was, a bit more like the first one. It took a bit more I wish it took a bit more cues from the first one, if you know what I mean. More game design. But then, why not just make the whole game the first act then? But if that's what I'm asking for. So I know why the changes were made. They wanted to try something new. It's still fun. It's still nice. But it is frustrating getting stuck on the same boss or the same fight. Not even boss fight. The boss fights are easy. But it is a bit frustrating getting stuck on the same fight constantly and having to replay content and blah, 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 Act 1 felt like a D&D deal. Act 1 was really cool. And, oh, well, I know what I'm doing now. I'm actually going to wait until he moves. I don't want to kill him. If I can try. You got some good news for Inscription, by the way. They are working on an endless mode of Act 1. I did see that. Oh, he died anyway.
Put your hands up. Hands up. Drop to your knees.
Okay,
Get
so
on
the blast is a
ground
bit
now.
bigger than I think it is. I mean, that's fine if he dies. That's not excessive use of
Hands
force.
up above your head.
For some reason, that's okay, by the way.
Civilian, good to go for
For some reason, you're allowed to do that.
suspect DOA.
Roger that, entry team. Tag them and keep moving.
The worst part about this, if they do die, is that their gun gets launched into the fucking stratosphere and you can never find it. Like, legit try and find it. It's an actual needle in a haystack. He was holding a pistol, which makes it even harder. But yeah, I did see the mod for Inscription that's making the first part endless, or mod in quotation marks. It's a DLC. Which is a good idea, because the first act is incredible. The second act doesn't really need to be extended in the same way, and the third act is very, like, you can't extend that. You can't really extend the third act either. Oh, there it is. Look, see? Here's his gun. Why, when he died here, did his gun, like, shoot to another room? Bizarre. I mean, I think it's funny. I don't see it as a thing that needs to be fixed. That is impressive. You know what I mean? It's like the Halo Infinite bug. Hey Corgi, welcome back. But yeah, it's like the Halo Infinite bug where you can move during the start screen or the loading in, like, stuff like that. And so you see all these Spartans, like, placid, like, against the wall and shit, and turned around, and like, that's a funny bug. That's a bug that I would be like, keep that in because it's actually hilarious. Super funny. And I think that the guns flying out of the suspect's hands and just blasting into the stratosphere and you'll never find them again, I think that's more funny than it is detrimental. Because, like, if you miss one gun, like, who cares? That's 30 points. I guess if you're going for max, but then if you're going for max, you're not going to be blasting someone with C2. Most likely. I mean, I don't know if people are already doing speedruns of this game or optimal runs. I didn't even get your...
The suspect
Wait,
is expired.
I didn't kill you.
This is talk. Roger that. Continue with your mission.
Curious. This bitch empty. I was wondering if you're meaning my gun. I was like, I'm empty? There's a corpse over there. Like the melee bug with Halo. I think the melee bug was one of those things that was a bit detrimental. That's one of the things I'm glad they fixed, because that actually has ramifications on gameplay. Personally, would have turned that into a power-up. I think that would have been interesting, but I don't think it really works as a Halo power-up. You know, Halo power-ups have typically been very defensive power-ups. You know, you gain more shields, you become invisible, you become undetectable, stuff like that. So making it so I mean, actually, putting in an offensive power-up into Halo isn't a really bad idea. It would definitely be cool. But then, like, what do you transfer it as it was? Like, you can swap... Because that would be a really weird power-up. It just makes it so you can melee swap melee and do that over and over again. Or would you dumb it down and instead make it so you can melee, you know, just spam the melee button and you go giga hard? Like Berserk in Doom.
Drop the weapons.
Weapons now.
Get on the ground now. Down on your knees.
You were doing a weird animation there. I was holding there. I was
Calm down.
prepared to gun you down. He's coming or like
Suspect
Reaper,
secured.
tossing him away when it's
Talk to
empty.
entry team. Copy that, entry team. Notifying morgue.
Okay, so we have done every room. I do not remember if there's any rooms we haven't finished yet. Oh, these. We haven't done these. Okay. Damn, who died? Spartan rips head off opponent UNSC training
Collecting
instructor.
evidence.
Home face. I don't like hallways like this where there's two whole big angles you can be seen from. I don't think anyone does if you're in a situation like this where you know, your life is on the line and you could be shot from any angle and die in like an instant. Okay, I see.
Police, hands up. Put your hands up. Police,
You
get
don't
down.
appear to have a
Down
firearm,
on your
so
knees.
this is
Get down. I
fine.
want to see. Put your hands up.
But you'll
Hands
also
up,
do
it
appear to
now.
be on
Hands
a
up, do it
box.
now. Police, hands up. Get down. I want to see hands.
Why should you listen to me? Because I'll fucking punch you.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get down. I want to see. Get on the ground. Hands up. Do it now. Hands up. Do
Get
it now.
down.
Hands up. Do it now. Hands up. Do it now. Hands up. Do it now. Police, hands up. Get on the ground now. Hands up. Do it now. Hands up. Do it now.
Bruh.
Police, hands up.
Jeez.
Hey, asshole, not me.
Civilian cuffed and prepped for evac.
Nice. And we did it.
Report to
Successful.
Center for
Celebratory unload into the wall. I'm not paying for the damages. I'm a real villain right there. I did murder a teammate, so... Wow. You get less deducted points for murdering a teammate than you do for killing a civilian. Actually, you get less deducted points for using unrequired deadly force on a suspect. Do they expect people to be killing their teammates more? I mean, I guess as a joke, but... Well, joke, but... Team killing is like a funny joke once. In any game. And then it stops being funny. I can go with the SR-16. All kitted out. Murdered a teammate is a harsh term. Removing an obstacle is what it... I mean, in terms of the AI in this game, yeah, you're right. It is removing an obstacle. That's what I was doing there. I was removing an obstacle. They were stopping me from doing my job. Let's swap pistol. Do you guys want to see any pistol? Any pistol in specific you wanna see me use? Your suggestion gets automatically voided if it's the USP-45. Revolver. It's a good one. The revolver is really damn good in this game. It is a one-shot to anywhere. On anyone, I'm pretty sure. It's insane. It's basically just the GAT machine. It'll delete you. The only problem is it doesn't come with a flashlight, which is not the worst problem of all time. Okay. Let's go here. Or we could go with the... Look at him reloading it properly and not swinging it at Mach 2 to close it. Yeah, swinging it is, you know, it's cool doing the whole swingy thing with a revolver, but I do like it when they close it properly. I actually really like it when they do the reload with like how he does it, or how the main character does it here, where they pull the cylinder out and then they actually like dump it with their left hand and then put a new one with their right hand, as opposed to like, you know, doing everything with their right hand pretty much. You know, instead of doing a Call of Duty reload. But what annoys you? I've always kind of echoed this sentiment, but I absolutely fucking hate it in any media, almost any media, where someone's using some deadly fire. Oh. Yeah, I figured. When they have a revolver as single action when it doesn't fucking look like it should be. Yeah.
Suspect killed.
Off the bat. Yeah, sometimes, very occasionally someone can actually appear here like that and immediately kill you. That's happened before, and it's something you have to look out for in this map. That's why I aimed there immediately, because there's always a chance for that happening. I would say it's maybe like a 30% chance that happens. It's more common than you might think. Oh, this is a C2 moment, if I've ever seen one. You're standing in front of this door?
Move to my front.
Copy. We're moving out now.
Okay. We're gonna blast. Oh, explosive.
Police, hands up! Hands up! Do it now! Hands up! Drop your knees!
That's fine. Explosive is fine.
Police, hands up! Police, hands up!
Oh my god, this is a loaded area. Guys, can you come and help me?
Suspect inside.
Make him secure.
Oh, shit, I'll defend you.
Zipped up and ready to go.
Hands up! Police, hands up!
Oh my, there's so many people here.
Make him
Get your
secure.
hands off
Talk to
me!
high ground.
Oh my
Copy that.
god, get your hands off me, you creep!
This is the most occupied house I've ever played.
Get your hands off me!
Roger, entry
Civilian
team.
good to go for
God,
evac.
get your hands off me!
I didn't actually get to finish my tangent, but I hate it in any media that exists. When they use something that like requires skill or training to handle, like a firearm or a bow or, you know, anything like that, and they start using it recklessly. Like they start, like, you know, they won't aim with the gun, they'll one-hand a rifle, throw it behind them, shoot someone miles behind them without looking. Like, I hate that shit. I absolutely fucking hate it. Because using equipment recklessly is not fucking cool. It's not cool. Like, I get they want it to mean like, oh, they're so good that they don't even need to care about safety protocols. I'm like, I do not care, don't do that shit. That's dumb. I remember very specifically The Hitman's Bodyguard when I watched that. It was the film with Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson. I remember them doing that a lot, where they were like, oh, just, you know, swing the gun in an arc around you and shoot like 4 bad guys. And I'm like, ah, it looks so dumb. It looks stupid. Oh, fuck. I hate when you can't open a door enough. I wish there was an option to slightly... You know, I think what they should do with the game in terms of doors, they should make it so you can peek and you can... If you hold down the button, it peaks more and more and more until you stop holding it. I think that would be better. Because then you don't get into situations like this where, like, I can't really put a flash through there, you know? Not that it's not a massive problem, but it's a problem. Where do I throw here? Probably there.
I can hear him.
Hands up above your police.
Don't
Hands
shoot.
up. Police, get down.
You have the situations in your stories, but then the character will always hurt themselves
Get
doing
your
it to fail
hands
miserably.
off me.
Suspect standing by for transport.
I mean, you can be reckless sometimes. It depends on the context and like. But if they're just, yeah, that's just purely Hollywood. Hey, look at this cool thing. I think you can, if there's a reason to be reckless, like they're in pressure, they're in stress, they're, you know, they have to do it, otherwise they end up dying or something like that. You know, like they're getting stormed by a bunch of enemies and they have to like attack really fast or something. Just as an example, a vague example.
Down on your knees. Police, hands up.
Stay quiet.
Like it's fine then, because
Get your
then
hands
context
off me.
matters. But if they're just like
God, get your
slaughtering
hands off
all the enemies with zero effort and like throwing their guns around like they're weightless toys, I'm kind of just like, shit sucks. You could have had a cool gunfight. You could have had some actual real cool stuff. Like look at the gunfights in Heat, for example, the heist movie that Payday was based on.
Get down. I want to
I'm
see
over
down on your
here.
knees.
Fucking
Down on
help
your
me.
knees.
Jeez, fuck.
The gunfights in Heat are
Relax.
so damn cool because they're all like
your hands
behind
off
cover,
me.
shooting
God, get your
blanks,
hands off me.
miles away.
That entry team.
All the cops are shooting in semi because you have to shoot in semi, or we don't have to, but it's you know, no reason not to. You holding a gun? I don't mean to be looking at your behind. I want to see if you have a gun or not. You don't. Wait, hang on. What was that? Is there another person here? No. Okay. The shit they do in the John Wick films is fucking phenomenal. What about the gunfights in Baby Driver? The most aggressive... I mean, it fits Baby Driver a bit more because Baby Driver is trying to be, like, super excessive and unreasonable. Like, it's trying to be campy. There's a difference in trying to be cool and trying to be campy, I think. It's not a very fine difference, not a very fine line between it, but I don't mind it in Baby Driver as much because Baby Driver is supposed to be like a big spectacle, like ridiculous, nonsensical movie that has like a pretty heartwarming story below it. And I'm also a simp for, what's his face? Edgar Wright. It's where, I'm weird because I don't like scenes where someone goes through all the enemies no problem. If you're crafting a fight scene in any media, one of the best things you can do is, hang on. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this situation.
Down on your knees.
There we go.
Hands up. Hands up above you. Police, get down. Hands up. Drop your knees. Hands up above your head.
I'm pooping.
Put your hands up.
You
Hands
better
up
get
now.
down. I'm pooping.
Police, hands up. Get down. I want to see. Hands up above your head. Get on the ground now.
I won't.
She has a gun, doesn't she?
Put your hands up. Police, hands up. Put your hands up.
I wish you weren't in situations where the AI would do this, where the AI just runs for no
Hands up.
reason.
Hands up.
There we go.
Hands up. Drop your knees.
That's fine. Anyway, so if you're crafting a fight scene in any media,
Get your hands off
one of the
me.
best things you can do to create a compelling fight scene
Hands off me.
is
Talk to
make
knowledge.
the protagonist go through several problems while fighting. Give them some sort of downside. Give them something they have to do while fighting to, you know, make the fight more interesting. One of the best examples of this is in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, where, you know, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man has to, when he's fighting Doc Ock, he has to protect the civilians. In that movie, he was also having blocks with his webs. You know, so occasionally during the fight, his webs would stop working, and he would have to come up with an alternate solution. You know, he has problems in the middle of the fight that he has to resolve while also still fighting Doc Ock. And that's how you create a super compelling fight scene, is you have these little mini stories while the fight is going on. You know, Peter Parker saves a civilian who's about to get run down, or, you know, Doc Ock throws a civilian off a ledge and he has to go and rescue them. And then get back to fighting. Stuff like that. You would hate both the Expendable movies. Yeah, I think both the Expendable movies will probably be a bit too dry.
Fall in.
If you know what I mean. A bit too on the nose with their, like, trying to be cool. No, I mean, you and Corgi would hate them. Yeah, I think I would hate them. Maybe if I was in the mood. It's just dudes moving down endless guys with, or mowing down endless guys with zero effort.
I'm pooping.
I'm pooping. Hollywood directors be like,
Drop your weapons. Cops.
oh fuck.
Drop your
The
weapons.
gun.
Get your hands up. Get on the ground now.
Make him secure.
I shoulda mirrored.
I want to talk to a lawyer.
Or I'll shut it for you.
You're not getting a lawyer.
Reporting. Roger, entry
Get
team.
down. I want to see. Get down. I want to see. Hands up. Put your hands up.
Fuck.
My one fight that I have has you've been working on is a fight between the protagonist who's actively trying to figure out what the enemy's ability is while trying to not
Hands
die.
up.
The enemy has prepared specifically to act on the protagonist's weakness.
Get your hands
Yeah.
off me.
Something like that. Make it so that they're not just fighting.
Affirmative, entry
Give them something else to think about. Something else to do at the same time. I think I'm going to try and flash this. Fucking move!
Drop it now. Drop your weapons.
No.
We've got a dead suspect here.
Talk to high ground. Copy, entry team.
The one-shot hand cannon. Yeah, if you actually study a lot of great fight scenes, most of the time the protagonist has to compromise their ability to fight in some capacity. You know, like, again, they have to protect civilians or something, or etc., something like that. That's the most common way they do it, is they're like, oh, there's civilians nearby, you have to hold back. Or you have to do something, you have to protect them while they're being threatened by the antagonist or the threat. That's the most common way of doing it, and it's an effective way, it really does work. And it's really good. It's also a nice way of bridging in some mini stories here and there, like, you know, again, just watch any fight scene from the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy or the second movie, and you'll see a lot of those types of things happening. Remember the church scene in Kingsman and the fights in the Golden Circle? Yeah. Like, that's a good example of, like, being really flashy, being really cool, having lots of mini problems in the middle of a fight. And actually, honestly, yeah, just go watch that fight scene. It's a bit flashy, but it's really damn good.
Deploy C2. Breaching clear.
Roger that, sir.
Sir, move.
Move to my front.
Copy. I'm on the move.
Provide cover.
Absolutely.
Affirmative. Look at that. It's open.
I don't need it to be open. It's gonna be open.
Get down. Put your hands up. Get on the ground. Down on your knees. Hands up. Hands up.
And that's how you get everyone to drop their weapons.
Make him secure.
C2 is extremely powerful, by the way, if you don't know and you're playing this game.
All ready for trailers.
It basically stuns an entire room.
Talk to entry
Police,
team.
hands up.
Great work, entry team. Keep it
Yeah, but the church scene in Kingsman is such a good example. That's also what the protagonist has a prosthetic arm that isn't working properly during the fight. Yeah, that'll do it. That's a good way
Get
of
your
doing
hands
it.
off me! Oh my god,
Police,
get your
hands
hands
up!
off me, you creep!
Affirmative, entry team.
God, just thinking about the Kingsman fight scene where like he runs out of ammo, he has to do
We've got a
something
suspect
else.
here ready for
He
trailers.
disassembles his gun and uses parts of it to
Copy, entry team.
bludgeon
Proceed with
people.
mission.
He has to find other weapons, etc. There's so many little mini stories, mini problems he experiences where he gets like hit, he gets put down, he has to clamber back up, and oh, it's so good. The fucking taxi scene. This taxi, honestly, any scene from Kingsman, just watch any fight scene from Kingsman, and you'll see that like a similar thing, where they where both the antagonist and the protagonist are having problems they have to try and resolve. Some of the later scenes in the second Kingsman movie aren't like that a little bit. They're a little more flashy, but they are still extremely good fight scenes. But yeah, the taxi scene and the church scene, those are like the stars. But, oh, here's the door. Not there. Not there. Not there. No bombs.
Hands up, do it now!
Okay. Elton John getting to kick some ass. God, I love the Kingsman movies. The new Kingsman movie's coming up pretty soon, The King's Man. You like outside the box thinking that completely turns the tide of the fight, like when Jotaro throws Iggy.
Put your hands up! Down on your knees!
Yeah. Sometimes it is a bit contrived. JoJo tends to do a lot of fights like that where the solution ends up being pretty contrived. Like throwing Iggy, that's a cool solution to a problem.
Hands up above your...
Oh, rapist!
But a lot of the time they're like,
I wanna see hands.
I got you from this one small thing. Which I don't mind. I actually, for the record, I don't mind that. It's JoJo's style. They love doing that, which makes sense. It's just what JoJo does.
Collecting evidence.
You know, it's not meant to make sense. They're using ghost spirits to fight.
Down on your knees. Hands up above your head. Hands up above your head.
Not everything needs to make sense in a fight, or like a piece of media in general,
You need to relax.
if that fits the tone of the rest of the story.
My mom has a Mexican maid.
Civilians
You
standing
might
by
know
for
her.
trailers.
Talk reporting. Copy, entry team. Proceed with mission.
Well, what a sketchy area this is. You've won in that fight where the protagonist has been doused in kerosene and is hiding with the enemy throwing matches around. The very flammable jacket on the enemy.
Police, hands up. Down on your knees.
Help me! Jeez, fuck!
Hands up, do it now.
Hands up, do it now.
Get your hands off me! Oh my
Still
god,
cuffed
get your
and
hands
free
off me, you
back.
creep!
This is talk.
Failed. Rescue all civilians.
Tag them and keep moving.
What? Oh.
Disarming.
What do you
trap.
mean rescue all civilians failed? I didn't kill any civvies. Did I? I don't remember killing any civilians.
Moving and clear. Stay on me.
How you doing, friend?
Get down, I wanna see hands.
Yeah, fight scene design is just super cool, though. The comic that I eventually want to make, I've got so many... Actually, for all the comics I want to make. For the most part. Oh, there's a civilian dead here.
Civilians
Ah!
Repeat, civilian is DOA.
Talk to element.
Interesting.
Entry team. Proceed with
So, what happened here was when I was murking this guy, You know, I was right here, and I aimed over, and I shot through the,
Stay
guys,
on me.
move.
Coming to you, sir.
Can you guys move? I'm trying to
Provide
just
cover.
explain
Roger.
something.
On the move.
Everyone knows what it is. But yeah, when I shot through here to kill this guy, I was like, oh my god, thank god that that guy didn't get shot. But turns out there was a woman on the other side of that. Yeah, right here. So I accidentally killed a civilian through overpenetration. Did you look at that? Surprisingly rare for that to happen in this game. I haven't seen it happen all too often.
Hands up! Do it now!
Scared the shit out of me. Man, I love fight design though. I love just writing in general. How media gets made. Alright. I haven't cleared this yet. I guess I got distracted.
Hands up now! Drop to your knees!
This is talk. Roger, entry team. Notifying medical.
I was gonna bomb it, but I can't bomb it. What, I should send you the fight draft to look at it. Should I send you? I think I've already seen it. Unless you haven't, it's one you haven't sent.
Disarming trap.
I'm pretty sure I've already seen you send something like that. Right, did you move out of the way of the door? You did, okay. Don't murk the civilian.
Drop it now.
Get on the
Don't
ground!
shoot.
Down on your knees! Down on your knees! Get on the ground now!
No.
The suspect has expired.
This is talk. Proceed with mission.
Whew.
Put your hands up!
Get your hands off me! Oh my god, get your hands off me!
Damn, we're completing every mission this time.
Mission objective.
There's a really fucked but super good movie that's been ruined by American version because, of course, called Old Boy. The original version is back in 2003. Is the 2003 Korean one. There was another movie pretty recently that got ruined by like it got Americanized a bit. Unauthorized use. Oh, right, yeah, because civilian. My bad. My bad, pimp. Could be any number of them. I think it was like Train to Bermuda or something. I just remember hearing that movie got ruined by being ported over. Ported in quotation marks. The revolver do be freaking blasting though, by the way. Who needs a rifle when you have the whatchamacallit? Let's use use a taser. Taser's a little bit bugged, but we can use a taser. We can go with that. We'll go with somewhere closer quarters. Yeah, the taser is a little bit bugged, from what I know. Unless they fixed it. But, it occasionally just doesn't work. Which is fine. Will be a bit boring if you could just tase everyone. I mean, you have a limited amount of shots. That's the limitation. You can't just tase everyone. I'm also pretty sure it's unauthorized use of lethal force. So... not lethal force. Unauthorized use of force. We're also going with this so we don't overpenetrate. And so we have defense. We don't need NVGs in here. You know what'd be really cool? I still want to see more random elements that maybe you wouldn't know about as well. To a certain extent, because I think that it would be really cool, for example, if the hotel level here, there was a random chance that the lights were off, like all the lights were off.
Now, early reports are suggesting that this is related to an ongoing war. It's caused a few headaches for us in the recent weeks between the biker gang known as the Rebels Rejects and the Los Locos del Pacifico.
And maybe occasionally you do get told that the lights have been turned off.
He's got point.
Talk to high ground. Entry team, you're cleared to make entry at
I know that full auto's not really great, but I'm going to go full auto with SMGs because, you know, I've had lots and lots of instances where shooting 1 or 2 shots is not enough. I could just Sammy.
Get down! I want to see hands. Hands up! Do it now!
Help me, jeez!
Hands up! Above your head!
Armed contact.
Jeez, man, put it away.
Mom has a Mexican
What the
name.
hell?
You might know her.
Bruh. What's your fire? What's your sweep?
Ready for trailers.
This is talk. Copy, entry team. Notifying trailers.
Fucking brutal. What?
Put your hands where I can see them.
Did I miss someone? There's someone in front of the door. Oh.
Contact. Taking care of it now.
Suspect DOA.
Clearly they had a gun, otherwise lethal force wouldn't have been used.
Hands up! Above your hands up now! Drop down on your knees! Get on the ground now!
Are those handcuffs?
Civilian good to go for evac.
Talk to high ground. Copy. Move on.
Okay, it's none here. It's over here. I don't want to do this area first.
Moving and clear. Following
Roger that,
behind
sir.
me.
Oh, you idiots. I want to clear this area first. Are you still in front of the door, my dude?
Guys,
Drop the weapon now!
I dropped it,
Police,
okay?
hands up!
There we go.
get your
He got the
hands
what?
off me.
Suspect secured.
Yo, P90!
Roger, entry team. Great work. Keep going.
Get on the ground!
people
Get
over here,
down! I
help
want
us.
to down on
And
your
if you were a
knees.
suspect, that would have been really bad.
Civilian inside.
Civilian is
Talk to
arrest
entry
him.
team. Roger.
Man, I love playing this game. This game is so fun.
All ready for trailers.
Post up and cover.
Such a great game.
Only for now. Everything will be okay.
No one in here?
Talk to high ground. Roger. Trailers inbound.
I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to do that, aren't I? I'm using the taser semi-correctly. I mean, I probably shouldn't be shocking people I haven't even told to get down yet, but...
Drop it now!
I want to see that gun down.
Okay.
Hands up! Do it now! Hands up! Hands up! Above your... Get on the ground now!
Moving clear.
Copy that.
Whew. Okay, so there's no one in here. Setrum, you and your...
On the move.
Get down!
Gunned
on the
ass.
hands.
Arrest that guy.
And there's no one through here because you guys would have started shooting.
This is talk.
Yeah, give me the choice to choose how many AI teammates I have. Because it is a bit annoying being blocked so often by teammates and them going in places you don't want them to go.
Stay on me.
Sir, right behind you.
I barely mentioned it earlier, but I am going to be playing through Shovel Knight on stream at some point soon. I'm not exactly sure when. Maybe a week or two. We'll see. But I would really like to. I haven't played Shovel Knight in several years. Teardown. I've tried Teardown. I actually don't really like it all that much.
Wounded civilians stable and
I played it off stream for like an hour and I was like, I don't really like it.
Copy, entry team. Notifying trailers.
Plus, it's really performance intensive and I'm gonna stream it, then that might be awful. The full story is out for it now. I did try it pretty recently. It was like the start of December. Can you move? I want to see through the door. I'm waiting to see this dude move. You have a double barrel shotgun as well. I mean, if you don't move, I'm just gonna blow it. Come on. So what if I do this? That won't make you move. Okay. You know what?
Drop the weapon now.
You didn't die?
Police,
Unbelievable.
hands up. Do it now. Put your hands up.
Civilian contact. Taking care of it now.
My man's a god.
You wanna loosen these cuffs a bit?
Suspect secured.
Talk reporting. Roger,
Restrained
entry team.
targets.
Great work. Keep going.
Secured and ready for trailers.
I've played everything for Shovel Knight except for the final DLC, the one that has the King Knight.
Notifying trailers.
I played Reaper Knight, Plague Knight, and oh god, I love Plague Knight.
Hands up. Do it now.
I mean, if you want to hear a bit of a controversial take, I actually don't really like Shovel Knight that much
Get on the ground.
in general, or at least when I played it.
Police, get down. Police, hands up. Hands up. Do it now. Down on your knees.
Get the fuck away from me.
Hands up. Put your hands up. Hands up now. Drop your knees.
Put your hands up.
Down on
Put
your
your
knees.
hands up, please.
No, get away
Police,
from
hands
me.
up. Hands up.
Now.
Hands up. Do it now.
Get the
on
fuck down.
ground. Hands up. Put your
Jeez.
What the fuck? Go after them, not me.
Civilians standing by for trailers.
Talk to entry team.
Civilian is down but
Copy,
breathing.
entry team.
Notify
Notifying
EMTs.
trailers.
Yeah, when I played the original Shovel Knight
Police, hands up.
on,
Police,
I think it was on
get down. I wanna
DS
see
and then
hands.
on Switch.
Civilian.
I didn't really like the original Shovel Knight campaign all that much. It felt a bit
Don't talk to me,
frustrating, a
Leader.
bit tedious.
Civilians
And not because it
standing by
was
for
just too
trailers.
difficult, it was because it was just
This is
annoying.
Roger, entry team. Great work.
Very annoying
Keep
game
going.
design.
Hey!
Hands up.
people
Do it
over
now.
here,
Down
help
on
us.
your knees.
Civilian contact.
Arrest that guy.
Taking care of it now.
Especially some of the bosses. Some of the bosses were aggravating. It's one of those games that makes you replay content if you end up dying.
Ready for pickup.
Talk to entry team.
Police, get
Roger.
down.
Trailers inbound.
The more games I play, the more I realize I don't like replaying content. Unless it's a game specifically designed for you to be replaying constantly, like, for example, this game. Heavily NES inspired, yeah. It's understandable. I know why it's designed like that, I just
Get down. I want to see hands.
think it's a bit naff. But not as fun as it could have been.
Hands up now!
Hands up.
Okay, I missed. Would have saved his life, but
Put your hands up.
Talk to high ground.
yeah, again, it wasn't really that it was bullshit difficulty. It was just the game design was annoying. More tedious than it had to be. But then Plague Knight came out, and
We lost a
boy,
civilian. Repeat
what a
civilian
freaking video game that
Talk
is.
to high ground.
I loved Plague
Roger
Knight.
that. Trailers en route.
Probably my favorite of all the campaigns. And then Reaper Knight as well. Also being super excellent. I'm waiting for this dude to move away. Lads, can you stack up?
and cover.
Roger, on it now.
It's open. We're good to go.
All right. Roger that.
What?
This is TOC. You failed your objective. Collect what you can, report to TOC for deep.
Damn.
All right, lights stick out.
Alright, let's go. I think that dude walked in from the other room. So he didn't get affected. Shame. But that's fine. I also get a bit too aggressive going around corners. I've noticed that. Whenever I breach, I tend to just kind of storm straight in when I should still be peeking. Because they're going to be stunned for a long time. How's the taser been working for you in terms of consistency? Not very consistent. I mean, actually, no. The opposite. It's actually been working pretty damn consistent so far. It does work. It might just be a latency thing that's causing it to be kind of poopy. But every time I shot someone so far, they've gone down. Yeah, maybe it is just a latency thing where it just doesn't detect the hit or something. How easy is it to coordinate with the bots anyway? I mean, I don't actually do it all too often. I only do it on the rare occasion that there's like a room that's too much for me to handle. But for the most part, I can handle rooms myself. Just solo. But if you did, I mean, if you're asking, you know, how easy would it be, then very easy. It's pretty damn easy to coordinate with the bots if you really need to. For example, if you tell them to see to a door, it's done very smartly. Because if you ask them to see to a door then flash, if you place the C2, they'll wait for you to blow it.
Get down and put your hands up.
Hands up.
Arms outstretched.
So the bots do have like a bit of context. You know, they understand context and what you're doing, and then kind of work around you. Unfortunately, you can't do the opposite. You can't tell them to see to a door and then let you flash. That's something I wish they would let you do. They end up flashing as well. Damn, there's no one here.
Drop your weapon. Put your hands up.
Okay.
Suspect spotted.
Arrest that guy.
No, hang on. No. Okay.
All done. Contact is secured. You have the right to remain silent.
I don't think you can interrupt arresting. I think that's the main bug with the arresting, is that they don't let you interrupt it. So if you arrest before they do, they just get stuck. Okay.
Hands up now. Hands up. Above your police. Hands up.
They say it so aggressively.
Get down.
Fuck. I should totally be dead. Understandable.
We've got a dead suspect here.
This is talk. Copy that, entry team. Notifying morgue.
Hands up now. Drop your hands up now. Drop your knees.
Y'all guys smashing glass now?
Calm down.
You wanna loosen these cuffs a bit?
Civilian is secured.
I should have checked to see for multiple people in that one room.
Continue with your mission.
I guess as soon as I saw one, I should have maybe backed off and flashed instead. Bonk. Back in the hallway again. I haven't cleared middle, because I feel like clearing middle with just one player is actually much harder than with two.
Get ready.
Down on your knees. Hands up.
Go
Put
fuck
your hands
yourself.
up. Police, hands up.
Damn, you running. Moving.
Listen to the police. Hands up.
Hands up. Do it now. Get on the ground.
Apparently I'm not as intimidating as my teammates. You guys arrest him?
That guy.
Got him. Cuffed and secure. Keep it quiet.
Saying anything new.
Talk to entry team. Roger that. Trailers en route.
Okay, so there's no one there. Oh, hey.
Disarming trap.
Barely even notice you. Do not see anyone in here. Still no one. The enemies are moving quite a lot, though.
Hands up. Do it now.
Oh, there's another trap here. Wow.
Disarming trap.
Okay, so at least we know that I think every trap is gone. I know there's still one more. Oh, come on. I do not enjoy this door being open. Hey, teammate, move.
Can you put your
What the? Why
Put
me?
your hands up. Falling behind me.
affirmative? Moving into your position.
Down on your knees. Put your hands.
Oh wait, were you a civilian? Oh my god, you were a civilian.
Hands up.
Talk to high ground. Roger that, entry team. Tag them and keep moving.
We lost a
Yeah, you were a civilian.
Repeat, civilian killed.
Talk reporting. Copy, entry team.
Drop your weapon.
Proceed
Drop
with
the weapon
mission.
now.
Go fuck yourself.
Put a teammate's gun next to the civilian. Suddenly a dangerous threat.
Hands up. Above your hands up now. Hands up. Above your head. Drop it. Hands up. Police, hands up. Hands up above your head.
Whoa! I didn't even notice.
Talk copies all. Proceed with your mission.
That was almost really bad. But still pretty bad.
Talk to high ground. Talk copies all. Proceed with your mission.
Hands up.
Please,
Above your
over here,
hands
we
up
need
now.
help.
Drop your knees.
One person, unarmed.
I just want to go home.
Civilian cuffed and prepped for evac.
Talk to
Move.
high ground. Roger that. Continue with your mission.
Oh well. Casualties happen. Yeah, let's just frame the civilian I killed by accident.
Hands up, do it now. Put your hands
Get
up.
down and show
Drop
me your
the weapon
hands.
now.
Put the gun down.
Hands up above your head.
Also a pretty awful room clear. I thought they would have been stunned, but they weren't.
Officer dead.
What?
Notify trailers. Police, hands up.
Roger, entry team.
My man, no.
The suspect is expired.
Talk to
Arrest
element.
that guy.
Copy that, entry team.
Okay,
Notifying
all done.
morgue.
Damn, this is a garbage run.
It's nothing personal, man.
Talk to element. Copy, move on.
Okay. Skdook.
Collecting evidence.
The worst run of the test map ever? Clickbait YouTube title?
Police, get down.
Lot of sight into mid there. Should be using my flashes more.
Get down! Show me your hands! Unarmed contact. Be advised.
I'm gonna bring out the gun. Come on, man. I know you're running all the way over here. Unless you already perished. Maybe he perished. Hmm. No.
Drop the weapon now.
The gun's down.
Hands up now. Drop your knees.
Whew.
Get down. I want to see hands.
Fuck.
Well. That works. Only 2 shots left. That is acceptable. I was actually trying to buy a webcam earlier today. So, that's actually partially the reason why the stream started so late. Partially. Because
Contact.
I was trying to buy a webcam, like a pretty expensive one, and my purchase just wasn't going through. My bank kept declining my
Police, hands
No
up.
fucking
Hands up
way.
above your head.
declining my payment, and I'm like, oh god, no. Are they flagging payments now again?
Civilian cuffed and
I hate it when they do that. I know why, but I hate it.
Talk reporting.
And you gotta phone them at like 3 p.m.
Proceed with mission.
and be like, hey, can you stop blocking my account? I want to purchase video games.
Down on your
High
knees.
ground. Copy. Entry team, proceed with mission.
I'm hoping it doesn't affect my grocery order tomorrow. That would giga suck if I have to like wake up like 2 a.m. or not 2 a.m. If I have to wake up like 10 a.m. and be like, hey, you were buying a webcam? Yeah. I was buying a Webby. Eventually see if we can maybe get a face cam going on. I'm not sure though. You started using your phone as a webcam out of necessity at the start of Yield COVID, and it's good enough. For me, it's most... I've been doing the same thing, but it's mostly good enough for me, and then it's not good enough, you know? Like, if I was to ever stream and I would need a webcam, I would need something that's a bit more solid than a phone. What do you use to get the phone footage to your PC? I use like an app and then an external application. I think it's IV Cam, I think.
Get
Probably
on the
malware.
ground. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Get on the ground now.
One person. Looks to be unarmed.
Civilians standing by for trailers.
Talk to entry team. Copy. Entry team.
We've tried IV Cam before, but wasn't a big fan.
Hands up. Do it now. Get down. I want to...
I'm out, okay? I get guns down.
Hands up
One
now.
person.
Down on
Looks
your
to be
knees.
unarmed.
Arrest that guy. Arrest that guy.
Arrest that guy.
Done. Zipped up and ready to go. Be okay.
Cuffs are too tight.
Talk to high ground. Copy
Make him
that.
see. Arrest
Trailers
him.
incoming.
Got him. Cuffed and secure.
I figured that no point paying for software for that when I can just...
Ready for pickup.
Talk to entry team.
What's it called?
Roger, entry team. Great work. Keep going.
Buy like a proper professional webcam. It seems like the best webcam you can get is the... I mean, also keep in mind, best webcam, not like a camera. Most streamers or most professional streamers use a camera with like a battery pack attachment that lets them plug it into the wall. Keeps it permanently on, and then they connect it to their PC, and they do that, where they're using like these fucking $1,000 studio cameras with like the greatest focal length of all mankind. I didn't pick up the king. Sorry, the queen. Which is over here.
Wounded civilians stable and...
You went and used DroidCam based on a recommendation from a friend because they used it for work and it was cheap.
Entry team, tag 'em and keep moving.
Collecting evidence.
Does DroidCam have a free version? They have a DroidCam OBS version. Oh. I think my phone camera also isn't too good anyway, so it's not like it's a great solution.
Hands up above your head.
I mean, the camera's pretty good, but it's a little bit blurry.
Civilians standing by for trailers.
Honestly, I'm still really not sure if I want to...
Tag 'em and keep
I'm
moving.
thinking to ask my mother if she would be like, hey, would you want like a really good camera? And then be like, hey, well, I kind of want to buy a camera to have a face cam or a webcam. And, you know, if you ever wanted to use it, you could. And you could just pay for like a third of it. I'm talking like a 500 pound camera. Camera quality is kind of irrelevant in small face boxes anyway. That's why I was thinking a face cam would be good enough. But if I could get a proper camera, I wouldn't mind. We're not done? Probably not. That's why I figured a face cam or a webcam wasn't that bad of a thing.
Hands up above
No
your
fucking
hands up.
way!
Restrain targets.
I'm gonna bug you
Calm
out. Look at
down.
you. Get bugged.
I didn't do
Civilian is
anything.
secured. Ready for transport.
Get down. I want to see hands.
Talk to
Are you bugged?
Provide support on me.
Okay.
Oh, he's not bugged. You win. I suppose. Hey, we succeeded. Ugh. If only I hadn't accidentally murked that one civvy. Yeah, the best webcam I could find was the Logitech Brio 4K. Because it lets, 4K 30 FPS, and it also allows for HDR, and then 1080p 60. Well, not applicable. What do you mean not applicable? I've done that map before. Yeah, the taser actually works super consistently in single player. So I don't know if it's probably just a latency thing, or a hit registration. Well, they're slightly related, but would lav mics work for streaming voice call? Lav mics? You mean lapel mics? You see them in videos often, but never for streamers. I don't think they would work for streaming. Because, you want your big, sexy microphone. But you, for the most part... I mean, actually, no. They work depending on the context. For example, I'm pretty sure that MatPat uses a lapel mic for his streams. Because he, he's in a big, massive studio room when he's streaming. And he's got like a... He's basically presenting. And then he has other people coming in. They have lapel mics. You can't just have one single mic connected to a PC. He's also far away from the person who's actually streaming. They're in like the other side of the room. So it makes sense under the certain context. But I think if you're like a solo streamer or you're a solo person, lapel mics, I don't think are preferred. Sound quality with them seems to be pretty good overall. I was wondering why they weren't used more often. I think what a lapel mic would be really good for is VR. I think VR would be really good with a lapel mic. But most VR mics are fine anyway. I think if you were going to get like a good microphone or like some sort of good microphone, it would be, it's way more expensive, but it's ultimately more useful to have a, like, just some sort of either high quality USB microphone like the Blue Yeti or a XLR microphone. Most VR devices at the moment are Oculus devices, and I don't think they have quality mics like the Index. I mean, whenever you use your Oculus mic, it's been pretty good. I mean, it's okay. It's not the worst. It's not like you're illegible. Yeah. I mean, if you watch back the Legendary Tales streams, your microphone quality isn't the worst. It's definitely low quality. It sounds like a Turtle Beach headset microphone. But for being on a VR headset, that's not the worst. It's not bad. It's listenable. And then the Index is just like Giga Chad showing everyone else up being this actual proper professional sounding microphone. Actual Giga Chad Index. But alright. I think I should be done for now. We had some really good successful runs there. I think we actually... No, we didn't. We didn't complete every single run we did. I ended up dying on Hotel. Because I rushed in and got shotgunned. Which is how you die 99% of the time in this game. Big old buckshot to the face. But oh well. What did I complete? I completed car dealership. Test level. There was something else and I forgot. Oh, the houses. I completed the houses and then I killed a civilian by complete accident there too. That was actual, like a genuine overpenetration. Went through the wall and killed a civilian I wasn't actually aiming at. Situation. Can't believe in like the 30 hours I've played, that's been quite rare. You would think it'd be more common. I mean, actually, no, not really. Having a civilian line up with exactly where you're currently shooting is quite rare. So, I guess I should be surprised that it happened once within 30 hours. But oh well. We are done for now, and I can stream more Ready or Not tomorrow, probably. We'll see. Like I said, I'm going to be playing Shovel Knight at some point in stream. And all the DLCs. I'm not sure when I'm going to be streaming Inscription. I haven't been really feeling it, but we'll see. The only reason I didn't stream Shovel Knight today was because I'm like, oh, I kind of want to stream Inscription. Or no, I gotta stream Inscription first, because otherwise I'm going to abandon it. But then I was like, well, I don't want to play either in that instance, so just Ready or Not. Multitask games. I wish I could create 3 versions of myself that played like a different game at the same time. Play Inscription and Shovel Knight at the same time, it's true. Man, that would bring in the people, wouldn't it? Playing 2 games at once, one on controller, one on mouse. What's going on in the story of either game? Who knows? Alright, I will see you later. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day.